profitable online business, retailers must integrate it seamlessly with their bricks and mortar operations. They need to be ruthless in offering products online that do not gain from being sold in a physical store, such as bulky items like nappies. And Amazon is selling a lot of Pampers these days. Shops in prime locations must focus on things like expensive clothing and gadgets, the try before you buy items for which consumers will pay a premium because they benefit from the advice of competent sales assistants. Stores have to become more fun to visit, so shoppers feel it is worth the trip to the mall or the high street. Apple shops thrive not only because they contain cool products, but they are beautifully designed with helpful staff. Disney stores may be an ordeal for parents, but they often succeed in giving their pint-sized clients the best 30 minutes of a child's day. Now, many retailers are still focused only on the quick sale, neglecting to build relationships with their customers, and they are the most at risk from showrooming. Shoppers trying products in physical stores before turning to buy them more cheaply online. Survival today means that retailers need to implement the right blend of well-integrated bricks and clicks that offer a joined-up customer experience. Macy's is investing $400 million in the renovation of its flagship store in New York, and the losers will include those like Borders, the extinct chain of bookshops that keeps selling things that people are happy to buy online. The biggest winners, however, will be consumers. They can look forward not only to ever greater convenience thanks to the internet, but they will also find a growing number of physical stores that compete to make shopping a pleasure. Earlier, I spoke with Sophie Vyse and Leon Spight, who discussed with me how 2E2 is managing the rollout of an international e-commerce store for one of Britain's best-loved retailers. Let's hear what they had to say.
Yeah, I'm Sophie Vyse. I'm IT project manager working for 2E2, who I've been with for about the last 8 months. So I'm working for this leading retailer in their international e-commerce department, rolling out the new European website for Ireland.
Tell me a bit about your role.
So I work with a business project manager, and we've got an IT and a business program manager above us. There's many suppliers working for us. We've got 4 key ones, and some of those are offshore. We've even got a Siberian contingent, making sure the IT elements are delivered, tested, and working with release management to roll those out. We go right the way through, so it's a transactional website, goes through to the back end, and then they use the existing international delivery network.
The timescales on this build as well, they're quite aggressive, aren't they? How has that implementation plan gone?
We've now deployed all the IT elements, so we're in our production confidence testing mode, and then we'll be moving into friends and family, and then there'll be the rollout just after Easter.
So the customers got very aggressive international expansion plans. They started with France, didn't they?
The brick presence of their store opened up in November on the Champs-Élysées, very successful, and it's building upon their brand, which they've been working very hard on over the last few years in the UK. That was the brick presence, and what we've done on top of that is augment it with a website. So the brick and click strategy. With every iteration of the website, we're building upon the lessons that we've learned from the previous rollout. And obviously there always comes with new functionality that goes into every launch.
So why do you think the customer brought 2E2 in that she's one of 50 on the project? What's the benefit to them? So
obviously Sophie was brought in to deliver the Irish website based on her previous experience with the French store and her retail background as well in project delivery. As an organisation, we've been working alongside the client now for 3 years. We're trusted, we have security vetted staff. They're highly qualified, highly experienced. There's industry sector experience that we bring to bear, and as a service, as in my role, I'm ensuring that we deliver a consistent level of quality, and it's not how I perceive that; it's how the client perceives it. Sure. And obviously, we're not going to be awarded any business unless we're delivering to a very high standard. It's been a very challenging project to deliver for a number of reasons, but we're weeks away from go live, and all the signs are that the launch is going to be very positive and it's going to be well received. We're already thinking about the next steps in terms of supporting the international program. So there's talk about future websites to support the China growth market. and develop the footprint within Europe as a whole. And you know, the long-term strategy up to 2015 is to have a global presence in the international e-commerce market for our clients, and you know, our team will be involved all the way through that.